Hey, I'm Chris Jenkins, and today I have with me a special guest, Mr. Antoine Cason, cornerback for the Carolina Panthers. The other half of on the opposite side of my man, Eat Greedy, Melvin White. Appreciate you coming on the show. So, you're new to the Carolina Panthers, right? And I want to talk a little bit about where you were before you got here. This is actually not your first time having some interaction with Coach Rivera. You were with him out in San Diego, right?
Yeah, my rookie year, I was drafted to San Diego. That's definitely where I was coached by Coach Rivera, and come in contact with Wilkes as well out there in San Diego. So being reunited with them is good.
Now, Coach, I think it was a couple of weeks ago at a press conference, he talked about, number one, you're doing really well right now with the Panthers. But he said at first, he saw some raw talent. He said he actually had to bench you one time. And after that, things kind of straightened out for you. But what was that experience about, and what was the results of that benching like for you?
Oh, in San Diego, yeah, it was definitely a humbling experience. Definitely something that you learn from and grow from. And I looked at it as a learning experience. It was definitely tough at the time. However, it's just one of those things where everyone has a story, everyone has a journey, and just to continue to fight, continue to grow as a person, as a player. Eventually, things will get better if that's what you're working towards. So I looked at it once again as a learning experience, continue to grow, continue to get better, and here I am.
So with that benching, was it about playing time? Was it about focus on the field? What would you say it was?
I'm not sure. I don't know exactly how the coaches viewed it or how they talked about it. But for me, I knew exactly what I wanted to accomplish by it, is just continue to grow. Once again, just continue that same thing of learning. Use it as a learning experience. Continue to get better. Continue to, try and change little, just small things up about the approach to continue to be a better player.
So, part of what we like to do on this show is introduce you to the new fan base here in Carolina. So, with the people that are new to you, what can we expect? What kind of player are you on the field? What do you bring to the table?
I'm an aggressive player. I like to make plays within the defense. Just be excited out there, have fun with everyone, and be a good teammate. Most of all, is continue to be a really great teammate, and go out there with some emotion, some excitement. Continue to play with consistency. Continue to grow each week as a player, and not just be here. Right. Just keeping that trend going of making plays and being in the right place.
Now, actually coming here to Carolina, you signed a one-year deal. So you're in a contract here, and there's always this rumor about guys in that contract here. You're real eager, real greedy, and you've been playing really well so far this season. I think I have a few stats on here that I'm trying to find, but first game you had an interception, second game you had some forced fumbles, and overall you're second on the team with tackles so far. So looking to have a good season from you so far. You're on a good pace.
Well, it's interesting. People always talk about that contract year, but how I look at it, every year is your contract year, and you just continue to get better. And for me, I'm my own guy. I'm my own person. So however everyone else views it is how they view it. For me, I love this game. I love to play. I love to come out, whether it's paid or not paid, continue to get better, continue to be a good player. I don't want to leave this game and look back and, think that I didn't give it all I got just because I got, a contract. That's just not who I am, and that's just not what I'm ultimately caring about with this game. I enjoy playing, I enjoy the guys, I enjoy everything that comes around it. I've been playing for so long.
7 years, right?
Since I was 8, so 20 years of football, man. It's a long time, and I can't just turn it off. So, continuing to have a good time out here and continuing to be a good player, competitive, just compete, and that makes it that much better for me.
Now, speaking of competing, you probably have one of the best tackling machines to compete against. With Luke Kuechly over there, he's the only person that's ahead of you in team tackles.
Yeah, so keeping up with him isn't so bad, Just keep up with him, continue to do all those good things, and hey, I'm excited about that one.
You'll take it, right?
I'll take it.
What's it like playing with that front seven with the great defensive ends, even with Hardy being out. Addison has stepped up pretty well. Luke and Thomas and AJ, they all play pretty well. What's it like playing with that front seven?
Well, I mean, not just the front seven, everyone, the whole secondary as well. It's been great for me to come in and just come together with this secondary right away, number one. And the front seven is always talked about, and those guys are so athletic and very good players. We all know that. And playing with these guys is great for me. I enjoy the defense, I enjoy the guys. It's just been one of those things where it's an exciting feeling to be out there with those guys. They do work so hard to continue to put themselves in great position to make plays, and they definitely do.
How exciting was it to get off to that fast start that you have gotten to with those exciting plays that you've had so far?
Yeah, it's cool, and I mean it's exciting. But once again, for me to just have a short memory, okay, that's happened. It's over. Now it's time to continue to progress throughout the season and continue to grind, and continue to get better, and really just leave that stuff exactly where it is and focus on that once the season's over with. And it's only week. This is, it's the beginning of the season. So continue to get better is really the trend that I'm,
that you're going for.
That I'm going for. But it definitely is an exciting feeling.
I know, you guys draw motivation from everywhere, and some people say, I'm a professional athlete, so I don't need that motivation. But I know Rivera has referred to the secondary as patchwork secondary. And he even said that he likes calling guys that because that gives you a little chip. Talk about being referred to as that patchwork secondary, and like you said, that front seven getting so much attention from you guys when you guys are actually doing really, really well. Yeah,
that's okay. The front seven gets all the attention, or a lot of the attention. That's cool. That doesn't bother me or any of us at all. It's just what it is. And for us as DBs, we continue to tell each other, hey, we know what we are capable of. We have confidence in us. We're confident in us. Mm-hmm. Whatever anyone else says is what they say. That's just where you leave it, is what they say. I'm confident in those guys. I'm confident in myself. So
we got it.
Yeah, just continue to play. Continue to just go out there and show ourselves that we knew it. We knew we can do it.
Yeah,
we know we can do it.
It seems like you guys all have this, kind of quiet way about yourself and say, we're just here to do it. You guys, media can say what they want to say. You can call it what you want to call it. We're going to go out here and really take care of business. Would you say that's true about that secondary?
No doubt. Yeah. And it's definitely different personalities within that, which is cool, and that's what makes it fun. That's what makes everyone continue to churn. So we just, once again, continue to come together and grow. Find those different things to help us be a better secondary. And each week, even through a win, find something else.
Right.
We have to just continue to do that. And for me, as a part of that, continue to do that as well.
Now, earlier this season, you guys had a chance to go up against Steve Smith. And I know in the NFL, it's not unusual to play against a former player. But was that week leading up to that game different or more intense than you've seen when, we're playing another former player? Is there any difference in that?
It's interesting. I never was his teammate.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's okay, well, all right, you definitely respect his game. He's played here for, so many years, 13 years or so, I believe. I don't want to be wrong with that, but it's been a long time. And you definitely respect that, that everyone can't play that long. However, me being a part of this team now, you know what, I'm part of it. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, continue to go out there and play my game, and don't get caught up in it.
Okay.
And continue to play as hard as I've been playing.
So you holding dead set true in there, like you just like this. I don't care what's going on around me. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I got an assignment,
and this is what I'm here to do.
All right. Well, it's working for you so far. Social media. I heard that you're finally on. I know we talked a couple weeks ago and said, are you on it? I can't find you, but it looks like you're finally taking the lead.
Finally. And I'm still new, so don't be too hard on me, but I like to look at it here and there, and it's just something I've never been a part of, just because I wanted to continue to, learn the ins and outs of what I was doing, and that's football. You know, being on top of that, and also really understanding how to use social media and not, you know, make a mistake. And you know, it's because it's hard for us as players sometimes to make a comment and then, oh, I didn't really mean to say that. Or you say it and you meant it and someone takes it the wrong way.
Right.
And I just never wanted to be a part of that. So I really just took my time, and I thought that, you know, now's the time that I can understand, given that I have some help with it. And, you know, it's definitely a fun thing.
Okay, so for all the fans out there, we'll make sure that on the screen or on the bottom that you'll see ways to give him a little bit of time. He just got on it, but on Twitter, Instagram, and all his outlets, the way you can reach him, we'll put that on the screen. When you're not playing ball, you haven't been in Charlotte too long, but when you're not playing ball, what's life like for you?
I'm a real laid back guy.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
You know, I like the movies. I like nice restaurants, good vibe. I like bowling.
Well, you know, I might have to get you on another segment because each year I challenge a player to something he likes to do.
Don't.
I lost in bowling to another cornerback last year, and yeah, you know, it wasn't pretty, but